Life is just one day. You born in the one day, and you live in the one day. You die in the one day. Everything happening in the one day. Today is the only your life. Yesterday is already dead. Too late. Tomorrow is not born. Too early. What you have is today. Today is the only life. Today is not a little part of life. Today is life.
It's all.
Yes. Therefore, we need to make enjoy or happy every day. Not next year. You don't say me, I want happy life. That's illusion. Don't say me, I just want to say, I want a happy day. Once you have a happy day, I think you have a happy life.
My Cape Wrath journey took me across and through the Highlands of Scotland, starting at Fort William and aiming to end on the very northwest tip of Scotland at the Cape Wrath Lighthouse. I didn't know then, but my journey was about to get real, very real, and nearly cost me my life. Follow with me as I recount my ill-fated trip. Hanging on to the tent here for grim death. It's just ripping away.
Storm Amy brings an amber warning to Scotland, with damaging winds of up to 95 miles per hour now expected. The Met Office has set out an amber weather warning for the northwest of Scotland as Storm Amy sweeps the country with downpours this weekend.
When the time comes, I can break clean and go. Alright, I'm Darren. This is the Wandering Mole, and welcome to the channel, and welcome to the Cape Wrath Trail. Bosh! So I had a good sleep last night. It was relatively okay. Had a couple of gentlemen sleeping really close to us, which was quite strange. I couldn't say much, I do much. It was quite bizarre, so I couldn't talk to the camera, do much really. So I left quite early this morning. I got up at the normal time, like I say, about 5 o'clock. Got up, hoping to leave for about for 6, but I couldn't. It was still dark. I could have obviously carried on in the dark, but I've got enough time during today to wait. And I left just before 6:30 this morning. Going to, first stop is Glen. They've got a tea room there, so hopefully get a cup of coffee and a bacon sandwich for breakfast. That'll be nice. Or whenever I get there. It's about finished off yesterday. About a 16-mile day yesterday, like I said. Just a nice one to ease it into it. Classic. And then today, about just over 18. So we'll see. Managed all day yesterday, keeping my feet dry all day. At the end, pitched my tent, went to the plunge pool, sploosh.
foot straight in. Wonderful. Got my boot wet, got my shoe wet, sock and bottom of my pants. It's a bit dry there now, but it was just the irony. Just the irony. Aye. I can't believe it's like it's like I'm walking in a filter. Look at this. Look. You know them old school videos that you see of Mars, and it's got like an orange glow and stuff. Well, that's what it feels like. Quite strange. Quite strange, but beautiful. Well, you know what to say. Don't want to say it, but red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Red sky at morning, shepherd's warning. Woo, it's windy! Way high, way high. Happy days. Now the first couple of falls caught on camera. Classic. Anyway, catch you later, bosh. So I'm just going through this glen. Beautiful, have a look. Just traversing it. And all I can hear is bloody noisy deer. I don't know if you can hear it, it's still... There you go. Up. You won't be able to see them, but they're up in there. Barking at each other. It's not a bark, it's sort of a moan. Sort of a yell. I don't know, what do you call it? Eh? A dog barks, cows moo, it's sort of a mixture between both of them. It's like a howl. Oh! Wouldn't like to hear them at night time, you're thinking, bloomin' Nora, here comes the werewolf. Yeah. Woo! Right, Scholars Dr. Doolittle. Conversing with the deer. Can you hear them? Love to know what they're saying. Yeah, I mean, put the kettle on. Needed coffee this morning. Aye, good idea. Bosh. Here, there, the froggy. Woohoo! So, on my way to, still on my way to the Glenfinnan. Oh! Look at the old got some mountains up there. Here, 360. So I've come from over that side there. That's where I've come from. Over them there hills over there. This is the way I'm heading. just thinking as I'm walking along, I had some absolutely strange dreams last night. Must have been because of like a rustling tent and that. And now with the wind, it just flaps around. Strange. Back in, dreamt I was strange. Back in the army, and I was obviously in tents, doing all sorts of crap. Yeah, bizarre. Strange. But this track here, have a look. It's not too bad. At least it's better than the road. And it's better than sometimes you get on these tracks, you get big stones, and they just knock your feet. So little stones like this, it's alright. And they've got these big deer gates. Big deer gates! Stop deer! Like this, yeah. Oh, little bug. Hello, little bug. Happy days. To stop the deer getting through, they come to this gate and say, "Oh, no, not allowed in there. Better turn around and go away." That's what they say. Oh, what do you reckon lives in a box like that? David, it's over to you. I think it's a big massive shit pipe. Coming from, there was a power station just up the top there. I passed, going through here, and there's another building down there. So I reckon it's just a water pipe or something. Pumping pipe. Here we are, bridge. Whee! So these are easy going, fast paced, so you'll be able to just plod along on your own devices and crack on, as they say. Oh no! Rain's coming. Let's get the wet proofs on! There you are. I'll put you there. Hopefully you don't get run over. Oh. I thought it'd stop raining. It's just that fine rain, little pissy rain. You get you soaking all the way through. Yeah, nice one. So I can confirm, here we go, that the bridge from into Glen is open again. It's been repaired, which is good news. So you don't have to do the big diversion onto the main road. You've got a beautiful gate. Beautiful gate. Here we go, the bridge is here. So, oh no, the bridge is gone, it's here. It's had a little repair. Wait till you see this repair. Oh my goodness. Here you go. There's the repair, and that's why it was closed for months. Wonderful. Happy days, I'm pleased. I didn't really want to go all the way around. I suppose they may have put these boards on as well. They look like new planks. And then this here. Happy days. That's good. Woo! 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 I am here. So we've come all the way through, all the way from here, and then cross that bridge there. That's where we're going. Glenfillan Monument. A little bit of history. This is this monument to commemorate obviously Bonnie Prince Charlie. This is where he first obviously raised his standard to take on the British. That's what it says on this little plaque here. It says Prince Charles Edward first raised his standard on this 19th day of August, when he made the daring and romantic attempt to recover a throne lost by the impotence of his ancestors. This column was erected by Alexander MacDonald Esquire of Glendale. So there you go. Happy days. He's come back. Hi on mate. Yeah, look. Take some bread. The Glenfillan Viaduct made popular through that telly show. Telly show, it's a film, wasn't it? Several films. The Hogwarts Express. Old young Harold Potter. Gonna walk underneath it. It's still quite popular to come here, and it's still popular for tourists to come over, even though it's up well end of September. Hey, there you go. Happy days. Yeah, happy days. Not gonna lie, when I seen that little robin popping down on my table while I was having a cuppa and some soup, brought a little tear to my eye. Yeah, just gives you a little acknowledgement. Well, I believe that obviously robins, they come and when you die, you're obviously you don't turn into robins. I'm not that silly, but they obviously know and send little messages. Not really, but it's yeah, they're very magical, they're mystical robins, very close, and obviously always told that they carry messages when you're feeling down or emotional or anything. They come and they've got like an aura, whether they sense it or something. They come over and they can sense it. That's what I believe. And it gives you comfort. Gives you comfort. Seeing the robins. Yeah. But yeah, see them often when I come on my walks. But that one, well, just coming up onto the table right there, right close to us. Brilliant, beautiful, loved it. Anyway, it's raining, which means that future river crossings that I've got to do are going to be a bit more dicey and tricky. Yeah. Thought someone was following us. Yeah. And I got to see steam train coming over the Glen Viaduct, which is good. Obviously it is a used railway line. It only has like one line that crosses it, so if there's a couple of trains wanting to cross either way, you've got to stop, pull into one side, and then you let the other one go through. So there's only a couple of times a day that the steam train comes over the viaduct. I think 11:15, which is that one there. And then in the afternoon, I think it's about 1:45. But otherwise, it gets used by normal trains just getting up and down the west coast line. So if you don't want to pay for a steam train and you want to go over the Glen Viaduct, just get yourself a normal train and you get yourself on. Happy days. Saves you half the price. Alright, so you're not in a steam train, but you're still crossing the viaduct. Anyway, I don't know how good this is going to be, because obviously with the rain. Hold on, let's clean you off so you can see. Hello! Can you see me now? There you go. Hello. You're missing out. Not my face. Oh, here we go. Have a look. And we're back on this sort of yeah, it is tarmac, so it's a tarmac track. So you make good time while you're on these. Make good time while you're on these, because when you're off them, that's when you don't get very far. Bosh! There's curry bothy
pop in, have a look. Hopefully there's no one in. Hey, and light. Just one little room. Good thing about this bothy. Ta-da! Got a kettle and look at that. Power. Awesome. Couple of little sleeping platforms there. And a little bit of a bench. What else do you need? So, that little U up ahead of mountains either side. We're going up the middle. Looks quite a little cheeky one, but you know, we'll see. I think it's where we're going. Little 360. Beautiful. Just got to keep looking behind, even though it's raining, and just absorb it and take it in. Absolutely stunning. I think it's stopped raining at the moment. The odd spot or two, but nothing much. Stunning. Just got to remind yourself that this is why you're here, to absorb this beauty. Stunning. It really is. It's rolling. The clouds are just getting cut by the top sharp point of those peaks. And through that U at the base of it, looks like a sunny day. That's where we're going. There's one good point of it. However, we're going to climb up it to get to that sunny day. Got a feeding point here. I don't think it's for cows. Must be for the deer, because it's deer season. That's why, yeah, most of the private bothies are being used deer season. Here we go. Let's see if I can cross it. Do we go left? Do we go right? Left, right, left. Darren, there's a bloody bridge there. No, Darren, don't do the bridge. It's too easy. Yep, you're going to fall in. I'm going right. Ta-da! So I'm going this way. Why use a bridge when you can fall in and get wet? Yep. So if I fall in, it's my own fault. These are quite slippy. My own fault. Oh, another choice. Do I stretch across or come left? Love a good choice. I may go left, bounce, fall in. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a go. Way, and it didn't fall in, which is good. Oh yes. And then hop, skip and a jump. Don't you dare skip. Yay! Yay! Woo! Small goals. Got to take small wins when you can. Small wins. Whoop. Watch, you probably not even go the right way. Darren, nav check, please. Let me look. Here it is, the gate to nowhere. Will I use it? Of course I will. Remember to lock the gate behind you. Oh, it's a push. And then through. Done. Bosh. So this is the valley I'm going to be going down. Following it along. That must be the track up there on the right hand side. Let's have a look, Darren. Highlands Spring, out of the middle of nowhere, popping it. You know that water there is fresh and full of beautiful minerals. Happy days. How strange does this look? A rock with moss and a whole ecosystem on the top of that rock. Look. Absolutely strange. Bizarre. Map time. Here we go with map time. So, day 2. We started off, I was down here. Just down here. So, mostly down here, turned into obviously a little track. A foot up over the little hill, down, come down. Now I had oh look, he's joined with Big Daddy Longlegs. So because of obviously with all the works going on in Glenfinnan, I was going to go on to the road and just follow it along, but I thought no, I'm going to give it a go. There was no signs of saying it was blocked, so I followed this track all the way in, and lo and behold, I can now confirm that all the works that was on there, built, fixing all the woodwork and everything on the floor and the bridge, it's all done. So that is back in order, back working, brilliant. So I came in here, then I stopped at this at the information cafe, had some soup and had some cup of tea and that, and then once I'd done that, I fueled up and I cracked on all the way up here. After I'd stopped at the Curryhully bothy, carried on up here, and then it just turns into quagmire, absolute carnage in quagmire, all the way up, and then on to 2, and it again, it's not very good, boggy all the way along, boggy, we're getting wet all the way. Then I hit into the wood line, Once I was in the wood line, I just followed the track. Didn't come out. I stayed on here, and I come all the way along. All the way along on this track, and then once you get to the end of the wood line there, yeah, handrail the edge of the wood line all the way down to the bothy, hard cooled bothy here. And that's where I stopped. Watch it's boggy as you come down this wood line, and that's where I stopped. And that was the end of day 2. 18 miles done.
Bosh. Hey, morning. So, don't know if you can see it. Let's have a look. Zoom you in. Zoom. That's about it. But over there, through the mist, edge of the wood line there, you'll see a bothy. Don't know if you can see it. However, that's where I spent last night. Just zoom you out so you can see me. There you go. So spent the in that bothy. Teamed down the rain yesterday, so I needed to get in out of the rain. So I couldn't do much filming. It didn't seem right when people don't want to be filmed and stuff. So once I got there, not much filming yesterday because of the rain. What I've got is what I've got. Hopefully it looks okay when I come to doing mixing it together. But yeah, so didn't do filming last night. But met some great lads, northern lads. It doesn't matter where you always find some northern lads from Teesside. Old smoggies. But good lads, travelling back to Teesside today for work tomorrow. Wow, I know. Reality check. So day 3. I'll do what do you call it? Do the old map, so you can see it at the end of the day, and it comes back, so you'll see it for yesterday. The old map time. I'll do that so it can come on the end there. Just so that obviously couldn't do it last night. Bothy was absolutely full. So I was in a room obviously with let's say 3 of the lads. But I must have been, I think we counted 30 people came into the bothy last night. There's couple of rooms. There was 4 in our room, and then next door I think there must have been about 6 or 7. Bigger room. So they were in there. And then tents all around, like a festival. Festival in the bothy. Yeah, so got up this morning, just got my kit packed, sorted, and then I'm off. So off to Inverary today. It's not your typical place to come on the Cape Wrath Trail. But I've been there a couple of times, so comes in 3s, and I enjoyed it. It's really good. There's a pub there, obviously the most remote pub in the UK. You can only get there by ferry from the lake, or by walking in. So you can walk in this way. There's 2 different walks. You can walk from Glenfinnan. So you walk from Glenfinnan, stop at that bothy where I just did, and then cut this last day about 15-16 mile into Inverary. Or you can do it the way I did it on my video, which is probably easier. It's a good little route to for a good stag do or something, and get a group of lasses together. Be canny. Just a little bonding session type thing, but it's really good. So you start off at Kinlochhorn, leave your car at Kinlochhorn, and then you walk
It's about 32, 34 something. I can't remember exactly, but it's not that far. 34 miles, I think, round trip. So you walk for about 6-7 miles. You come to a bothy called Barrisdale bothy. About 6 miles. And you might think, well, that's only 6 miles, but what you got to do is you got to pace yourself. So if you have that as your first day, 6 miles, stop in the bothy. Then when you get up in the morning, get up, smash the next 7 miles into Inverary, have your fish and chips, have your couple of pints, and then smash back into the bothy, and then that's you. Bothy back to Kinlochhorn, done. A little weekend out. So that's what I did. It was good trip. Anyway, walking through the woods. Yeah. On a little on a forestry track, normal type forestry track. Have a look. Bom bom bom. That's sort of happy days. Anyway, I'll get walking, or I'll talk and fall over. I've already fallen over a good number of times. Aye, classic. Absolute classic. Anyway, watch out. Whoosh. The river is a bit fast flowing because of all the downpour yesterday. Doesn't bode well for all the river crossings I've got. Did blooming load yesterday. Wasn't good. But I lost one of my legs to the bog monster. Gobbled it right up to me gonads. But beautiful, look at that. Have a quick stop here, I think. Hey, tent there, that'd be nice. Tent there. Happy days. Oh, look at this here. Nice plunge pool there. Class. Two rivers joining together there, I think. Oh, aye. Oh, I hit does. Right to stop here, I think. I'll have a quick pit stop, sort myself out, and then shake off again. This would definitely be an ideal spot. Bit camp. Oh, your tent over there. You've got some lovely plunge pool there. Water all around you. Beautiful. Class. Anyway, that's me. Happy days. Back off again. Yeah. Gosh. Don't know if you can see them. Excuse fingers, but see this mound here with a peak. About 1 o'clock from that mound, you'll see about 1, 2, 3, 4 deer. They look like they're looking over to us. Hello! Hi! Beautiful. I'm heading that way there. But obviously I've got to come around here and then up there. But how beautiful is this? I wonder how many eyes is watching me. Obviously I can't see them, but there's deer around here somewhere. I've seen a few, I've passed a few, scared some off. So there's going to be some deer just here that I can't see. Or some animals, summit. Just watching me, watching you. Aha. Beautiful little rainbow. And there's a little, well I say little, it looks quite a big deer. There's two. I think it's a stag, it's a stag at the top. If you can see that in the middle distance, you see a sort of a flat stone against the ground. At the very top, 12 o'clock, you've got two deer. And then off from that stone, come 10 o'clock, see the beautiful rainbow. Open up the gates of Mordor. Holy moly, this bridge is dodgy. Very slippy, rickety, and look, you can see straight through it. Look how wobbly this is. The whole bridge is fucking rickety and wobbly. Rickety and wobbly. Look. Don't hold up to protect it. Straight through that. Holy moly, the nails aren't even in there, look. Oh. Oh, get me off this bridge. Tell you. I'm thankful for it. But hey, it's ropey and dodgy. And gone. Loads of frogs. Anyway, had a little stop there for my dinner. Little chat. There was some people, guys, there doing the going to Ivry to the pub. Happy days. So instead of doing it the way I've done it, they're doing it this way, like I said earlier. And they're on it. Happy days. Oh. Hey. Yeah, Joe. Whoa. Had a barn eye, I tell you. Oh. Hey. Oh. Wow. Hey. Oh. Alright, happy days. Another one. Sort of on a near-death experience again. Oh, nearly fell off a cliff, literally hanging by my fingertips. wasn't funny at the time. Obviously, you can look back and laugh. But have a look at this. Have a look. Beautiful. Crystal clear, you see right through it. Look, you see the reflection of the waterfall and everything. Beautiful. Love it. Big stag up there in the middle. There's the hill I'm going to be going up. Bit of a cheeky one. Happy days. That's me at the top. I think the teleport's a bit dodgy because it teleporting actors out anyway. Is it meant to do that? Pass. Since I've been coming up, I've been thinking, I've had strange thoughts, obviously. You see random frogs in the water puddles. Do you think, do them frogs spend their time in that one little puddle? Or do they go from puddle to puddle? Strange. They just see them by themselves, so they've got to move from puddle to puddle, haven't they? I've not seen two frogs together yet. So that's over the top of that hill. It was knackering. I thought it was never going to end to get up there. Holy moly. Done. I can see the end goal now. Someone's at the top and they're happy. So here's my spot. Let's do that thing. This is where I am. Watch bush. Oh, happy days. So I'm at I'm in Inverie campsite. I think it's called Long Sandy. Aye, beautiful. Unable to get into the forge for me my food. I might pop along there for a pint later on. Quick couple of pints. Have a look at this. This is my view for tonight. Not too much shabby. Beautiful. started off, obviously hardcore bothy. I came back, there's a little track that comes back up this way. It saves you getting in the bog along the edge of the woodline, and I've hit the track. Once you hit the track, I just followed this track all the way along. This is just normal forestry track. All the way along. Until I hit here. And then this is the sort of track that looks like it's like a river. Because obviously with the rain from yesterday, it was just more like a river all the way along. Just following the river, handrailing the river as you come along. Operation Certain Death along this area here. Hang it on, hang it on. You need to come up higher, I believe. This doesn't show you, but up higher where I was down by the river here, and it's treacherous to get across, really nightmare. So just watch what you're doing, and then just try to cross over the road there, over the river. And again, once you cross over the river, you're just getting wet, boggy, wet all the way along, down into Sully's Bothy. Stopped in Sully's Bothy there for a good half hour. And then once I finished in Sully's Bothy, I headed off. So there's a little track, it's obviously not near, and it cuts straight over and then into here. So this was all dried out, and it had loads of deers cutting around here. So I crossed over here, and there's only like a little river that comes up this side here. Crossed over into the river, but there is a bridge, so if you want to go further into the bridge, but I just crossed over here. Once I hit this track, I carried on up here. And then here I am. Here you go. From here, there's sort of a couple of buildings here, so you head up towards the buildings and come around the back, and then you just zigzaggy all the way up this hill, all the way. It's quite a cheeky one, all the way up, and then it's just again getting wet, crap track as you're going up there and crossing across, just getting wet feet basically all the way along. The track's turned into a river, so you're just going to get wet all the way down until you hit here. And then when you hit this track here, it gets a better track, so it's really good for 4x4s and quads cutting down, and then into Inverary. And I'm here at Long Beach caravan site. Boom, happy days.